Hey everyone, this is Hannah. I have today's Rocket Miner COVID-19 update for you. Today in Wyoming we have a total of 239 confirmed cases, and as Caleb explained in yesterday's video, the Wyoming Department of Health is now also tracking probable cases, which they're defining as close contacts of lab confirmed cases with symptoms consistent with COVID-19. They're not able to test and confirm all of these cases because, again, they're kind of limiting the testing so that it can be done for high priority patients and they can conserve on testing supplies. But they are still tracking the probable cases. So there are 81 probable cases right now throughout Wyoming. So you have the 239 confirmed with 81 probable. But the good news is that the recovery numbers are up pretty significantly today. The Department of Health is reporting 101 recoveries, and yeah, that's gone up quite a bit over the last few days. A few days ago it was closer to 50 or 60, so now that's almost doubled to where we're up to 101 cases that are recovered and doing well, so that's great to hear. Today, the Sweetwater County COVID-19 Emergency Operations Center gave their situation report, and you can read their full situation report on our website. We're uploading that as a PDF now, so you can read everything that they said for yourself. But as a highlight, one of the things they reported about today was the resources and the supplies that we've been getting in Sweetwater County. They said that we just received another shipment of hand sanitizer, and that's going to be distributed throughout the community. And we're going to get more hand sanitizer coming from the state's resources, and they're also looking into other resources and suppliers for getting even more hand sanitizer to give out through the community. They're also delivering a lot of personal protective equipment, PPE, obtained from a private supplier. That includes gowns, face shields, exam gloves, procedure masks, N95 masks, and they're giving those out. Since Tuesday, they've been able to distribute those to roughly 20 different entities throughout the county, including local nursing homes, Memorial Hospital, home health agencies, and emergency first responder agencies. The EOC has also been working with different places in the county and making plans for emergency response plans for the future. So they're talking to Sweetwater Events Complex and to Western Wyoming Community College about possibly using those locations for emergency response needs if we need those. Aspen Mountain Medical Center is also working with Sweetwater Memorial and making plans for potential patient overflow. So they're just looking ahead to the future for if the hospital starts to get more crowded, if we need more space for patients, taking care of them, they're making plans for that. Also, they're looking into finding a supplier for more ventilators. So the organization is just working to make sure that we're prepared and ready, that as the numbers keep going up, if they continue going up in Sweetwater County, that we'll have all the resources that we need to be able to deal with it and to help people. Memorial Hospital of Sweetwater County would like to let people know that access to their outpatient medical laboratory services, such as normal blood draws, has temporarily been moved. It's no longer available through the emergency room, so don't go to the emergency room if you need something like a blood draw. The outpatient lab is now housed in the MHSC Foundation offices. So the new location has a separate entrance between the hospital's main door and the specialty clinics, and they have directorial signs. When you drive into the parking lot, you can just follow the signs to find where that is. And their lab is operating from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on weekdays and 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on weekends. So they're still working to get people the different medical services they need, but just an update on where that's at and where to go if you need those services. Recently, Governor Mark Gordon has been working with Wyoming Game and Fish, and he's been asking the Game and Fish Commission to suspend the sale of short-term fishing licenses to out-of-state residents as a way to discourage travel into the state. because he's put in place this measure that people coming from out of state need to do a 14-day quarantine upon arrival. He said that it doesn't really make sense to be giving people short-term hunting and fishing licenses if they're from out of state and going to be coming into Wyoming. At this time, that's just not the best idea. They said that they've sent out emails to all of the out-of-state hunting and fishing license holders to ask them not to visit Wyoming at this time. The governor said, "We're particularly concerned about our neighbors in a lockdown state like Colorado coming up to Wyoming or from Utah." So it's just another measure to try to help stop the spread, to not have tons of people coming into the state, potentially bringing germs or more cases of the virus into our state. They're just trying to limit that right now, so this is one of the ideas that they're working on to help limit that. There's been a lot of encouraging stuff happening in our communities, a lot of ways that we can see people are coming together to encourage and help each other. So I wanted to share a few of the things that are going to be going on this weekend, especially tomorrow. The Sweetwater School District No. 2 Facebook page shared that the school district and Green River High School, along with other high schools and districts all across Wyoming, are taking part in something called a Be the Light campaign, and that's tomorrow. So tomorrow from 8:20 to 8:40 p.m. the lights at the Wolves Stadium will be turned on, and they're asking people to drive past the Wolves Stadium, to honk their horns, to shine lights, and take pictures of the lights that are turned on, and just be a part of this while staying in their cars and safely social distancing. They said the purpose of this campaign is to honor the class of 2020, the spring sports student athletes, healthcare workers, emergency personnel, and all others who are risking their own well-being on behalf of the citizens of Green River and Sweetwater County. So they're doing this event where they're shining the lights and encouraging people to come together, honk their horns, just as a way to honor all the people who are serving us right now, as well as all of the high school seniors and student athletes who are having a really hard year this year with all the sports being canceled and things being so different from the experiences that they were expecting. So just to honor them and show support and gratitude for those people. Also this weekend is Easter weekend. Tomorrow's Good Friday, and a lot of the churches locally have been doing a lot of different things, and I'm going to be writing a story that we'll be sharing in the newspaper about some of the resources that different local churches are offering. Most churches are now live streaming their services, usually on Sunday mornings, either through Facebook or YouTube, so you can find a lot of services and churches that you can join in to watch their live streams. But especially since this is Easter weekend, some of the churches are putting together some more special plans if they're able to. I'll share more about what they're doing on Easter in Saturday's video, but I wanted to tell you about some of the Good Friday things that are happening. So the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is inviting people of all faiths everywhere to join in a worldwide fast tomorrow on Good Friday. And they've been sharing this for a while, so you may have heard about it, but they are just encouraging anyone, no matter what their beliefs or faith or anything, to join together to take this day of fasting. They said to pray for the pandemic to be controlled, for caregivers to be protected, the economy strengthened, and life normalized. They're recommending that people fast throughout the day, either by skipping 2 meals or just going for 24 hours without food, and using that time to spend time in prayer and meditation and asking for these specific things. They said that if there are people who cannot abstain from food all day long for medical reasons or whatever reason, that's totally fine. Obviously, they're just asking that people find something else that they can sacrifice or abstain from throughout the day, just to take that fast and to take that time to focus and pray. A few other churches are also doing different things for Good Friday. Ordinary Faith in Rock Springs is going to post a Good Friday meditation video, so you can see that on their Facebook or YouTube or their website. First Congregational UCC in Rock Springs and Green River have been doing a lot of live streams on their Facebook pages. The First Congregational Rock Springs Facebook page today live streamed a Maundy Thursday Upper Room experience, so you can go back to their Facebook page and watch that. And today and tomorrow they're offering what they call a Service of Shadows cruise, and you can do that anytime you want to, today or tomorrow. So you'll be invited to drive around to various places around town to read and reflect on the story of Jesus' arrest through his death and burial. So you can check out the First Congregational pages and go to them for more information about how to be part of that. So I would just encourage everybody, no matter what your faith or what your beliefs, tomorrow, as it is Good Friday, just take it as a day to rest. A lot of people have the day off, even if they are still doing their jobs from home. It's just a good opportunity. Having this virus and this need to self-isolate and to stay home, lots of people can't work right now, and that's hard and it's discouraging, but I feel like in our country and our culture we just live at such a busy pace all the time, and this virus has completely thrown that off to where now most of us do have just so much less time to work, or not working at all, just spending time at home. There are no events to go do or activities that we normally have. And that can be discouraging, it can be frustrating, but I think we also have a good opportunity to take advantage of this break and the time we have to just be still and to rest. So I would encourage everyone, especially tomorrow, if you're able to, just take the time to rest, either fast or pray or look up some of these services that local churches are offering, or just find another way to meditate and to be calm, and just take that opportunity to take a break and just breathe and focus and rest. And we'll all just keep getting through this together. Thank you for listening. We'll keep giving you more updates through all our social media and our website and through these daily videos. But I hope that you have a good evening.